Hello, this is Panama Joe for the ZX Spectrum. This was released in 1984. I think it's also known as the Montezuma's Revenge, which sounds kind of like a dodgy takeaway. I think it's actually saying it's what happens when you have too many curries. I think there's actually a more recent version of this that was made for the Spectrum. 2009, something like that. Looked much better than this, I have to say. I think there have been a lot of remakes of this recently. Incidentally, Panama Joe is a treasure hunter. He's got to find some ancient treasures, belong to some Aztec warrior or something. These are supposed to be ancient catacombs, look more like a local industrial estate or something. All the brickwork and stuff. Key there. Oh, this could detect. You've got to be so precise with this. Avoid the skull there. Alas poor Yorick. He overdid that crash diet. Oh, now he's just crashed straight into Boney there. Oh, the skull's gone now. That's something, I suppose. I think if you get those things like spears, that sort of thing, you can get rid of certain animals. Oh, there's that little tune. Don't know what it's called. Let's avoid that. Like, why did it have to be snakes? And that Well of Souls in Raiders of the Lost Ark, there were about 2,000 snakes originally. They weren't happy with that, apparently, so they ordered 4,500 more. There's a cobra as well. It killed a python at one point. And this is just slow. The more recent version is a lot faster. I mean, this is kind of jet set witty-ish, but it's just kind of slow, to be quite honest. His backgrounds aren't up to much either. There's all brickwork everywhere. And it just feels kind of empty somehow. It's kind of wandering about all over the place. There just really isn't enough going on. These enemies are kind of naff as well. Grab the rope, swing across, fall in the water. There's more skulls there. They look like biscuits rolling about, actually. There's the snakes. My brother used to keep snakes. He had a python. There's a milk snake. There was some other thing, I can't think of what it's called now. Amazing things like snakes. A big python or something is about as strong as 10 men. They're literally all muscle. I was going to try and sing that tune, but maybe not. There's a story about a 60-foot snake reared up and frightened this bug in a helicopter. I don't know whether they're an actual species or whether they're just some kind of freak of nature. You get that with people sometimes. That, I don't know what it's called, the thing that makes you grow, it doesn't stop and they just can't stop growing. Fun and games really begin here. Got the sword or whatever it is. I think that might protect him from the skull, I don't know. Where's that pink thing supposed to be anyway? Weird little blobby thing of doom or whatever. Oh, look at that! Jumped up there and he fell straight through it. What the heck happened there exactly? That's a very fat kind of Indiana Jones, isn't it? It's supposed to be like a comedy version or something. Oh, it's happened again. Who's supposed to get up there? Oh well, if at first you don't succeed, you must be a product of the British education system from New Labour onwards. She'll be alright here, he's got that sword. You only use it once though, that's the only problem. Oh, it's faffing about trying to connect these things. Oh, it's dodgy, isn't it, texture? It's just made to be awkward. Oh, it is faffing about. Oh, that's obviously how you do it. Oh, this is real irritating timing trap stuff. Avoided the killer spaghetti or whatever it is. You know, there doesn't seem to be a lot else to say about this game, to be quite honest. Just a lot of wandering about. Backgrounds are just boring. They don't change from one screen to the next. It's just all brickwork and ladders. It'd be nice to have something to look at, really. That's an in-game tune might have gone amiss. Yeah, well, there's obviously plenty of head down here. I think if you're a fan of old platform games, this is worth looking at for 5 minutes. It's just not something you'd play for ages. You'd just be bored absolutely senseless. I think you'd be better off tracking down the more recent remake, to be quite honest. But this is just slow, it's just empty, it's boring.
Deeper in the darkness you